जयमुदिरये नष्टप्रायेष भद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवतिरुत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी. Hare Krishna. So today verses 4th canto 6th chapter verse number 48, right?
48.
Yes. You can see the screen, right?
Yes, Mataji.
Yes, Mataji.
Yes. 48. Please repeat after me. Yasmin yada pushkaranapamaya.
Yasmin yada pushkaranapamaya
Durantaya sprishtadiya pridakdrishaha.
Durantaya sprishtadiya pratakdasha
Kurvanti tatra hi anukampaya kripam.
Kurvanti tatre anukampaya kripam
Nasadavo daiva balat krite kramam.
Nasadavo deva balat krite kramam
Yasmin yada pushkaranapamaya.
Yasmin yada pushkaranapamaya
Durantaya sprishtadiya pridakdrishaha.
Durantaya sprishtadiya pratakdasha
Kurvanti tatra hi anukampaya kripam.
Kurvanti tatre anukampaya kripam
Asadavo daiva balat krite kramam.
Nasadavo deva balat krite kramam
Yasmin yada pushkaranapamaya.
Yasmin yada pushkaranapamaya
Durantaya sprishtadiya pridakdrishaha.
Durantaya sprishtadiya pratakdasha
Kurvanti tatra hi anukampaya kripam.
Kurvanti tatre anukampaya kripam
Nasadavo daiva balat krite kramam.
Nasadavo deva balat krite kramam
Okay, please chant one by one.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Yasmin yada pushkaranapamaya durayantaya sprishhtadiya pridakdrishaha kurvanti tatra hi anukampaya kripam nasadavo daiva balat krite kramam. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandavat Pranam. Yasmin yada pushkaranapamaya durantaya sprishtadiya pratakdashaha kurvanti tatra hi anukampaya kripam nasadavo deva balat krite kramam. Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandavat Pranam.
यस्मिन् यदा पुष्करनाभमायया दुरन्तया स्पृष्टदीय पृथग्दृशः कुर्वन्ति तत्र हि अनुकम्पया कृपां न साधवो दैव बलात् कृते क्रमाम्. हरे कृष्ण माताजी.
यस्मिन् यदा पुष्करानवमायया दुरन्तया स्पृष्टधियाय प्रतादृशा कुर्वन्ति तात्रये अनुकम्पया कृपां न साधवो दैव बलत्कीर्तिक्रमाम्. हरे कृष्ण माताजी.
श्री कृष्ण माताजी. यस्मिन् यदा पुष्करनाभमायया दुरन्तया स्पृष्टधिया पृथग्दृशा कुर्वन्ति तत्र हि अनुकम्पया कृपं न साधवो दैव बलत्कृते क्रमाम्. हरे कृष्ण माताजी.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Yasmin yada pushkaranapamaya durantaya sprishhtadiya pritagdrisha kurvanti tatra hi anukampaya kripam nasadavo daiva balat krite kramam. Thank you, Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Yasmin yada pushkaranabhamayaya durantaya sprishtadiha pritagdrishaha kurvanti tatra hi anukampaya krupam nasadhavo daiva balat krite kramam. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Yasmin yada pushkaranabhamaya durantaya sprashtadhyaya pratagdisa kurvanti tatra bai anukampya kripam na sadhavo daiva balat krite karmam. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, everyone. We'll see the synonyms. Yasmin, in some place, yada when Pushkaranabha Maya, by the illusionary energy of Pushkaranabha, the Supreme Personality Godhead, Durantaya, insurmountable, Sprishta Diyaha, bewildered, Pritak Trishaha, the same persons who see differently, Kurvanti too, Tatra there, he certainly, Anukampaya, out of compassion, Kripa, mercy, na, never, Sadavaha, saintly persons, Deva Balat, by providence, Krite, being done, Kramam, prowess. Translation. My dear Lord, if in some place materialists who are already bewildered by the insurmountable illusionary energy of the Supreme Godhead sometimes commit offenses, a saintly person with compassion does not take this seriously. Knowing that they commit offenses because they are overpowered by the illusionary energy, he does not show his prowess to counteract them. We'll read the purport. Supriti Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada Ki Jai. It is said that the beauty of a tapasvi or saintly person is forgiveness. There are many instances in the spiritual history of the world in which many saintly persons, although unnecessarily harassed, did not take action, although they could have done so. Parikshit Maharaj, for example, was unnecessarily cursed by a Brahmana boy, and this was very much regretted by the boy's father, but Parikshit Maharaj accepted the curse and agreed to die within a week as the Brahmana boy desired. Parikshit Maharaj was the emperor and was full in power both spiritually and materially, but out of compassion and out of respect for the Brahmana community, he did not counteract the action of the Brahmana boy, but agreed to die within 7 days. Because it was desired by Krishna that Parikshit Maharaj agreed to the punishment so that the instruction of Srimad Bhagavatam would thus be revealed to the world, Parikshit Maharaj was advised not to take action. A Vaishnava is personally tolerant for the benefit of others. When he does not show his prowess, this does not mean that he is lacking in strength. Rather, it indicates that he is tolerant for the welfare of the entire human society. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. ज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनाशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपकथा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्तस्वामिने नमामि नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशकारे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधरा श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे यस्मिन् यदा पुष्करनापमायया दुरत्तया स्पृष्ट धिया पृथक्कृशः कुर्वन्ति तत्र हि अनुकम्पया कृपा न साधवो दैवबलाकृते क्रमम्. Translation. My dear Lord, if in some place materialists who have already bewildered by the insurmountable illusionary energy of the Supreme Godhead sometimes commit offenses, a saintly person with compassion does not take this seriously. Knowing that they commit offense because they are overpowered by the illusionary energy, he does not show his prowess to counteract them. Hare Krishna. So in the purport by Srila Prabhupada says one important sentence here. What is it? That the saintly people, right, they doesn't, even though they are unnecessarily harassed, they do not take any action seriously, although they could have done so, right? So that means they forgive. Okay, any other examples in the Shastra? First example given is Parikshit Maharaj. Yes, when Parikshit Maharaj was cursed by, who cursed Parikshit Maharaj? Shringi. And Parikshit Maharaj put the dead snake on whom?
Shamika Muni.
Shamika Rishi. Okay? Yes. So when Parikshit Maharaj, the curse happened like this, those who don't know. So the Parikshit Maharaj, he was very, very thirsty and he was in the forest. So he went in search of water and then he saw a Rishi's ashrama, and that was Shamika Rishi. He was meditating. So he was a devotee and he was completely into meditation that he didn't realize Parikshit Maharaj came. So the king thought, oh, the Rishi is purposely avoiding me, ignoring me. So he was so angry that he put a dead snake around Shamika Rishi's body, shoulders. This was seen by his son Shringi, a Brahmana boy. He got so angry and he immediately cursed Parikshit Maharaj. What was the curse? You know? What was the shapa given? What was the curse?
To die
Within 7
days.
Within 7 days.
7 days. Who will bite him?
Snake.
What is the name of the snake?
Takshak.
Akshak, a snake bird, right? So he told the curse was within 7 days. You put a dead snake around my father, insulted him. So I curse you that you die within 7 days, bitten by a Takshak snake. That's how finally he went to the Ganges and heard Bhagavatam from Shukadev Goswami and got delivered. Okay, so that is one instance where Parikshit Maharaj didn't counter curse. Did he curse back Shringi? No. That okay, let you also die, or counter curse. Did counter curse happen? No. Any other instance in Bhagavatam or Chaitanya Charitamrita where the counter curse didn't happen?
Amrish Maharaj.
So let's take one by one. Okay, Ambarish Maharaj. Okay, you can put in the chat. Supridi Mataji also says about Ambarish Maharaj. So we know that he was waiting for Durvasa Muni, and when the Ekadashi parent time was crossing, he had little water, that's it. And then Durvasa Muni was so angry that he sent a fire demon, right, to kill Ambarish Maharaj. Did Ambarish Maharaj curse back? No. You send a fire demon, I have Sudarshana Chakra, in the sense Krishna's Sudarshan Chakra is protecting Ambarish Maharaj. Did he tell that, let Durvasa Muni also die? No, he didn't counter curse back. Prahlad Maharaj, who cursed Prahlad Maharaj? He was being tortured by his father, that's fine. Okay, any other example? Yes? Very good. So Prabhu says Chitraketu Maharaj. Okay, so Chitraketu Maharaj was cursed by Mata Parvati to become demon, Vritrasura. But did he counter curse? In fact, he came down of the aeroplane and he paid obeisances. And he told, okay, whatever you decide, Mata, okay, I accept it. So Chitraketu Maharaj is an excellent example where he didn't counter curse. Whatever he thought, okay, this is the Krishna's plan, let me accept it. And in the body of Vritrasura, he got delivered. Chitraketu Maharaj would have taken so many janmas to get moksha. But just by one janma, he got delivered. That is the Vritrasura. So he didn't counter curse Mata Parvati back. Instead, he accepted, like Parikshit Maharaj. Who else? Nityananda Prabhu, where was he cursed? This is about curse. Jaya Vijaya, Ramesh Prabhu, very good. Jaya Vijaya, they were cursed by the 4 Kumaras, right? When the 4 Kumaras went to Vaikunta to see Vishnu, Jaya Vijaya stopped them. And they were cursed to become 3 demons, 3 Janmas demons. So they became as, in Satyuga they came as whom? Jaya Vijaya came in Satyuga as?
Hiranyaksha and
Hiranyakashipu. In Treta Yuga they came as?
Ravana and Kumbhakarna.
Ravana and Kumbhakarna. In Dwapar Yuga they came as?
Shishupala and Dantavakra.
Shishupal and Dandavakra. In Kali Yuga they came as? Jagai Madai. Good. Okay. So the second example is Manigriva and Nalakuvera. Yes, Sridevi Mataji says Manigriva and Nalakuvera. They were also cursed, right? They were taking bath naked, and when Lord Shiva and Mata Parvati went, they didn't even bother. They were so intoxicated. They were the sons of Kuvera. They were so proud of their opulences. And they didn't bother that Lord Shiva and Mata Parvati is passing by, and Narad Muni came and cursed them to become trees, Yamalarjuna trees in the courtyard of Krishna. And Krishna personally came and delivered them. Manikuvera and Nalagriva didn't counter curse Narad Muni. They didn't counter curse them. Okay, who else? Where was Shishupal cursed? You're not getting the question. Question is, any counter curse happened? Somebody got cursed, and did that person counter curse? Yes, Arun Prabhu, you have a question? I mean, answer.
Mataji, Lord Krishna was also cursed by Gandhari.
Yeah, that is actually a pastime. Krishna cannot get cursed by anybody. He is the supreme personality of Godhead. Krishna wanted to end his pastime. He wanted to take all his associates back to Godhead. You go to a picnic, you take your family, and once the picnic is over, you have to take your family back, no? You can't keep them there and you come back. So when Dwapar Yuga was about to end and Kali Yuga was about to begin, Krishna have to go back. Krishna is Swadama Pagade, he has to go back, right? When he had to go back, he had to plan a pastime for ordinary people to understand that he's going back. So that is just a Krishna cannot be cursed by anybody. Very good. In Sri Devi Mataji says about Gajendra, the Indradumna Maharaj getting cursed as Gajendra. So when Indradumna Maharaj didn't bother a rishi, and then he became a Gajendra, the elephant, he didn't counter curse anybody, right? Okay, who else? Arun Prabhu is right. Arun Prabhu says Krishna set an example that we can't counter curse anyone. Yes, good. That is why nice. Yeah, Narad Muni getting cursed to become a Shudra son. Okay, so that's a very nice example. But he was cursed by Brahma actually, in the sense he was Narad Muni was a Gandharva in the spiritual world, and not spiritual world, in the heavenly planets, and he saw Apsaras and all. And then what happened? He missed a beat, right? So first he got cursed by Brahma because he didn't have any offsprings. He didn't agreed to get married. So Brahma cursed him to become Gandharva. So we get cursed. When human gets cursed, we become animals. When in spiritual world somebody gets cursed, they go to heavenly planets. So he came as Gandharva, and from there he missed a beat, and then he came as Shudra son. Was he cursed by Indra? I have to check it. Okay, who else? Okay, any example from Chaitanya Charitamrita where counter curse didn't happen? Somebody got cursed and counter curse didn't happen. Haridas Thakur, yes.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Manduka Munivar cursed Yamadharma Raja, and he was born as Vidura.
Yes, good. Yeah, Manduka Rishi, because he put a needle in the ant, right, in the ant hole. So because of that, Yamaraj, okay, and Yamaraj punished him, and so Manduka Rishi cursed Yamaraj, that he'll become Vidura. Okay, that is cursed. No counter curse happened there. And Haridas Thakur was cursed that his nose will fall down, because he was so much glorifying the holy name that others didn't believe. They're like, how much you're glorifying the holy name? This won't happen. Let your nose fall down if you're telling false. But then what happened? That person who was speaking, he got leprosy and his nose fell down. Who else? Supriti Mataji, you remember the drama? A crocodile getting cursed?
Yes, Mataji.
Yeah, so a crocodile got cursed because what happened? There was Durvasa Muni was resting one day. So one boy went and cut the shika of Durvasa Muni. Just imagine. I have seen my Prabhu, so many months you take to grow the shika, so much oil and so much to take care of the shika, and then somehow you grow it and then make it tie. Someone come and cuts the shika when you're taking rest, how much angry you will be. And that to Durvasa Muni. So Durvasa Muni became so angry when somebody cut his shika. There was a small boy. That boy was from the heavenly planet. He didn't know, he was playing. He didn't know it's Durvasa Muni. And Durvasa Muni cursed him. You are like a crocodile. The crocodile will come from behind and eat you. Okay, so you are like a crocodile. Let you become a crocodile in next life. So Durvasa Muni cursed that boy to become a crocodile. And that happened in Satyuga, and he waited till Kali Yuga in that pond where Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was passing through, and he went near the pond and touched his leg on the water. This crocodile came and touched its head, took the dust from the lotus feet of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and became that boy again. And his parents came back and took him back. Okay, so that Mahaprabhu asked, who are you? How did you become a crocodile? Then he said the story that I cut the shika of Durvasa Muni and I was cursed. That boy didn't counter curse Durvasa Muni. He accepted the curse and he was fortunate. Such curse also, sometimes curse is also fortunate, like Chitraketu Maharaj became Vritrasura and got delivered. Indradumna Maharaj became Gajendra and got delivered. Nalakuvira and Manigriva became Yamalarjuna trees and got delivered. Personally saw Krishna face to face. If somebody says to you that next life you will become an animal or a tree, but Krishna will personally come and deliver you, won't you all agree? Because so many human form of life we have to take to see Krishna face to face. Nalakuvira and Manigriva, in being a tree, yes, they stood for a long years, but still they could meet Krishna first face to face, right? And also, any other examples? Even Shukadev Goswami got cursed to become a parrot, right? Yes. Okay. And also there is somebody called, Yeah, King Nrika. Yes, Lalita Vinodani Mataji. Very nice example. So when he gave charity to the Brahmanas, the cows, and the cows got mixed up, and then finally he was cursed to become a lizard. Did he counter curse? No. Shri Shri Radha Govinda ki jai, Gaurnitai ki jai, Shri Prabhupada ki jai. So he didn't counter curse. No, he became a lizard. But Krishna personally came and delivered. Right? Krishna personally came and delivered him. Yes, Neeraja Mataji.
Mataji, did Putana also curse Vamana Dev when she was born as Balidev's daughter?
Nice. No. There she didn't counter curse. That was not Putana. What was she in Bali with Bali Maharaj? What is?
Yeah, the daughter of Bali Maharaj, but I don't remember the name. Name I don't.
Ratnamala. She was Ratnamala. Yes. So when Bali Maharaj, I don't know whether it's a daughter or sister, but it says that when Bali Maharaj. When Vamanadev came, Bali Maharaj, this Ratnamala was so carried away by his beauty and cuteness that she thought, let he become my son and I want to feed him my milk. But when Vamanadev became huge and pushed Bali Maharaj to Sutalalok, she cursed him that I will kill you with poison. So Krishna did tatastu to both the desires, and it's kind of a not curse, but she had so much of hatred that she wanted to kill that baby, in the sense the Lord himself, and she came as Putana. But it's not a kind of a curse as such. In fact, Krishna didn't curse her to become a demon. Krishna fulfilled her desire, right? And that was the only way. Yeah, Daksha cursing Narad Muni, that's a nice example. Okay, so Daksha cursing Narad Muni. So when Narad Muni converted all the sons of Daksha to become brahmacharis, Narad Muni cursed, Daksha cursed Narad Muni. What was the curse? Does anyone know? What was the curse? Yeah, you can never stay in one place. Narad Muni, that's why he doesn't stay in one place. He keeps traveling all throughout the material world, the spiritual world, Kailas, everywhere he can go. And Srila Prabhupada comments in one purport that I am also like Narad Muni. Why? Because Prabhupada was also converting all these hippies to brahmacharis, and all you take, for example, so many Maharajas, in the sense, in the movement of Prabhupada's disciples, so many. They are like landlord's sons, like Brahmananda Muni, Garga Muni, and Prabhupada's so many disciples. Okay, they were all rich sons, and the sons of rich parents. Even His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Guru Maharaj, his father was also very rich. So Prabhupada took these teenage boys and made them become Krishna conscious, and they gave up their life, Prabhupada. So one of Prabhupada's disciples' father came and with a blank check and threw to Prabhupada's in front, Swamiji, you can write any amount, but give back my son. So what did that son reply? What did that Prabhupada's disciple reply to Prabhupada? Prabhupada asked him, what should I do? What did he say? Give a blank check. And Prabhupada asked him, what should I do? Should I give you and take the check? What he replied to Prabhupada, Prabhupada, you take both. You take me also, you take the check also, so that we can have nice temples. So in a funny way. So Prabhupada's like, I don't want. Let your son decide. I don't want any 1 rupee from you, but let your son decide. So finally, he came in Prabhupada's mission. So Prabhupada says that because I'm converting all these rich sons of the rich business people in the West to brahmacharis, I'm also getting cursed like from Daksha, like how Narad Muni got cursed, that I'm not able to stay in one place. Prabhupada had house all over the world. Any temple you go, there is actually a Prabhupada's room if you go. Every temple has Prabhupada's murti, some books for Prabhupada, Prabhupada's reading room. Every temple. Hopefully, when our temple comes up, we can also have a small room where there's a lot of Prabhupada's books and Prabhupada there. That's like we feel he's there. He's there actually. He comes to every temple and he watches. So he comes wherever there's worship happening, preaching happening, Prabhupada is literally there. So he comes. So he was like, I have room in every temple, but I'm not able to stay in any temple. I'm getting cursed. So that is actually a positive thing for Prabhupada. Prabhupada's like, because of that curse, I'm able to preach all over the world. Even Narad Muni, he don't have to stay in one place. He can go every planetary system and preach Krishna consciousness. So this is what the glories of a pure devotee. A pure devotee is like that. He'll take that curse also in a positive way. Right? Narayana parak sarve na kutashana bibyati swarga apavarga narageshu api tulyartha darshinaha. So when Chitraketu Maharaj got cursed by Mata Parvati to become Vritrasur, Lord Shiva said this statement to Mata Parvati. Mata Parvati is like, Hare Chitraketu Maharaj, I cursed him, but he is normal. He is behaving normal. What is this? Then Lord Shiva said, Narayana para sarve na kutashana bibyati. The devotees of Lord Narayan doesn't see anything, any difference. Swarga apavarga narageshu. Swarga means heavenly planet, Naraga means the hellish planet, and apavarga means liberation. Api tulyartha darshana. They see everything equal. So it doesn't matter for a devotee, wherever he is chanting the holy name of the Lord. Like Haridas Thakur, when Haridas Thakur was arrested by Ramchandra Khan and put in the jail, he chanted in the jail also. And all the jail people are like, Haridas Thakur, why are you so happy? We are in the jail. So what did Haridas Thakur reply? Why am I unmuting? I don't want anyone to sleep in the class. What did Haridas Thakur reply? Rajiv Prabhu, Uma Mataji. Yeah, when he was arrested and everyone asked him, not reading Chaitanya Charitamrita. Arun Prabhu.
Mataji, I think he mentioned that he can actually deliver the even the people within the jail by giving them Krishna consciousness.
Yes, he did that. He gave Harinam to everyone. Okay, but what did he reply when somebody asked him, you are in the jail? So Haridas Thakur said, we already are in the jail. We are in the jail of Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Matsarya. We are in the jail of Janma, Mrityu, Jara, Vyadhi. We are in the jail of Adhyatmika, Adi Bauddhika, Adi Daivik, Klesha. Right? We are already in the jail. This material world is considered to be a jail. Why? Because when you go to a jail, you have to change your dress and you have to put the jail clothes. And when you come out of the jail, you change the dress. Similarly, when you come to this material world, we are getting dressed like body. Vasam sujirna niyata vihaya. We're getting a body. And when you go from this material world, you change this body and go to the spiritual world. Right? And in the jail also, why is the jail created? So that we repent for our mistakes. What was the mistake? We were jealous of Krishna. We wanted to enjoy without Krishna. And the jail also, there is a repentant period, right? They repent for the mistake they did. So in this material world is also like a jail. We repent. We should repent for our mistake and try to come out. And when somebody goes out of the jail, does he try to come back to the jail? Unless he's a fool. No. So similarly, when we are out of this jail, we should go back and no more coming back. Right? Yeah, Durga is the jail keeper. Yeah. So okay. So what did Haridas Thakur reply? Haridas Thakur is like, we are also already in the jail. This body is also a jail for the soul. Right? Whatever body you have, first class, second class, third class, jail, but jail is jail. Right? We are already tied up. We are bound. We are conditioned soul. We are bound. Instead, in the jail, there is handcuffs. Here also there is handcuffs of Janma, Mrityu, Jara, Vyadhi. Also there is the three modes of material nature binding us. So that's why we are Baddhatma. We are Baddha. We are tied up here, right, in this material world. So Haridas Thakur is like, we are already in the jail. The soul is already in the jail. We are already locked up. When Corona time lockdown came, everybody's like, oh, we are locked down. We have been locked down since 84 lakh Janmas. The soul is locked down in the body. Might be different bodies, but we are locked down. So to get out, so Haridas Thakur is like, anyway, we are in the jail. So just chant Hare Krishna. And he gave Harinam to everyone in the jail. And Ramachandra Khan was like, what to do with this person? And then he ordered him to be bitten in the 22 marketplaces. And what did he do? He tolerated. So in the sloka also Prabhupada says tolerance, right? So many instances where a pure devotee tolerates his insults given to him. So here it is said, sometimes others might commit offenses, but a saintly person with compassion doesn't take it seriously, right? When Haridas Thakur was being bitten in the marketplaces, what did he pray? Haridas Thakur prayed something to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, right? So that shows how compassionate he is. What did he pray to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu?
To forgive these,
forgive them.
Forgive those who are trying to hit him. Who else prayed like this? Who else?
Prahlad Maharaj.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ. Then
Jesus Christ.
Haridas Thakur, Prahlad Maharaj, Jesus Christ, one more.
Advaita Acharya.
Advaita Acharya was he prayed to forgive others.
Nityanand Prabhu Mataji.
Nityananda Prabhu for Jagai Madai, okay, to forgive them. Vasudeva Datta, it says he is also Prahlad Maharaj. So he also prayed like that please forgive all their sins or give their sins to me so that they can get delivered. Right? Even Srila Prabhupada came because of that, right? So that he takes the sin of others. That doesn't mean we keep on doing sin again and again. No. Okay, so this was offense, that is Vaishnava Aparad, which actually happened, but then it is said that Lord Shiva is going to forgive them because he is very tolerant. That's what even Bhagavatam says now. Titikshva karuniga subhuta sarvadehina majada shatra vashanda sadhava sadhu bhushana. 3rd Canto 25th chapter. Titikshva, tolerance, right? Karunika, very, very merciful. That's what pure devotees are. So I like to share this song, that is E Baro Karuna Karo by Narottam Das Thakur. Here also he says, E Baro Karuna Karo Vaishnava Gosai Patita Pavana Tuma Vine Ke Hona Jaharani Kate Gele Papa Dure Jai Emona Doyala Prabhu Ke Bhakoto Pai. So this is about Vaishnavas. E Baro Karuna Karo Vaishnav Gosai. Oh please Vaishnavas, please be merciful to me. Patita Pavana Toma Bine Konai. Nobody is so merciful than you. Patita Pavan you are. Right? Do you say Patita Pavan, Lord Jagannath, even Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Patita Pavan. So it is said that Emana Dayola Prabhu Kebe Kotapai. You see the second stanza, the translation says, where does one find such a merciful personality by whose mere audience all sins go away? So they are so merciful. O Vaishnav Gosai, please be merciful to me. There is no one who can purify the fallen souls. So pure devotees are like that. Pure devotees can purify you, right? Because they are very merciful. They are very merciful. So they tolerate all the offenses. When Srila Prabhupada was actually sharing a room with initially Prabhupada was sharing a room with one person and he was little psychic. What did he do? He took a pistol. He had a gun with him and he was about to shoot Prabhupada. Prabhupada was because he left everything and came into this Western world to preach. But this person was so psychic, he was on drugs, and Prabhupada had to share a room with him that he even took a gun to shoot at Prabhupada, real gun. Prabhupada ran from there and he went to Mukunda Prabhu's house and knocked it and said, please find a new room for me. I don't want to stay there. Mukunda, from where will he find a room? Those days in 60s, 65. And he's like, Swamiji, can you give me some time? And what did Prabhupada do? Went into a park and sat there and chanted Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Prabhupada, just imagine, he had a nice room in Radha Damodar temple. He left everything and he went to the west. And so much he did at the age of 70. For this, somebody coming and shooting him. But Prabhupada was very merciful. He forgave him and he went and shifted his room. So any offenses, what happens with the hippies, Prabhupada always forgave them. Okay, Prabhupada is a pure example of a pure devotee who have lot of tolerance. Just imagine, sometimes when we do some service, we get so much offended by other devotees. Prabhupada cooked for got the vegetables and rice and everything and cooked personally for the hippies and served them, and they walked out. They don't even wash their plates. Prabhupada himself had to wash their plates. Just imagine a pure devotee, associate of the Lord, is coming. He's so compassionate, so much compassion that he has come. And he has come to wash the vessels in the West? No, not for that. No? But then initially, how tolerant Prabhupada was, it's because of compassion. Okay, so the verse says that pure devotees are full of compassion, and even somebody commit offenses, a saintly person, because of compassion, he doesn't take anything seriously. So much of compassion Prabhupada had, that's why he left everything and went to the West. We can't copy them, we just have to get inspired and follow, because we have to develop that quality, right? That quality of tolerance this is just theory knowledge what I speak, no realization, but we have to work out for our tolerance level. Okay, when we hear such things, even you can see here Prabhupada says that tolerance for the welfare of the human society. right? So tolerance. So for a Vaishnava is personally tolerant for the benefit of others. He can also react, right? A Vaishnava could also react, but he did it for the benefit of others. Others get benefited. Haridas Thakur tolerated everything for the benefit of others, right? Yes, Apushpavalli, Mataji, want to say something? Okay, so Prabhupada tolerated, and also Guru Maharaj, whatever happens, he tolerated. So many dacoits were sent, and so many offenses were happening when the temple was getting built. But Guru Maharaj tolerated everything for what? For the welfare of others. If somebody comes and disturb us, when we also react, then yesterday's sloka, we were saying that only a few people are not envious. That is the people in Krishna consciousness. Others, the whole world is running in envy and hatred and everything. But in Krishna consciousness, but yes, when we come, sometimes some devotees tell me, we are so upset, Mataji, so many things are happening. Yeah, because we are not pure. We are still contaminated, right? We are undergoing the purification. As I told, some people have just gone to take bath. Some are taking a bath. Some have already taken bath and become pure. So we are in the process. Some are kanishtas. Kanishtas are those who have just entered the bathroom to take a bath. Madhyama is all the process of taking bath, and Uttamadhikari has taken bath and come out. So that means he is fresh, he is out of all the impurities, right? Uttamadhikari. So, but Kanishtadhikaris, we are just Kanishtas, we have just entered the bathroom to take a bath, so much impurities. Slowly it has to go. Anartha Nivritti will take time, right? It will take time. But then we should not stop the process. Not feeling like, oh, it's not getting cleaned, I'll stop the process of cleaning. No. Cleansing has to go on, but the dust will come up, and we should not become upset. Oh, my anger is, what Mataji was saying, she became more angry after coming to Krishna consciousness. Her anger level is increasing. She's like, I'm chanting Hare Krishna. I thought my anger will come down, but it's happening ulta. This is in the process working. The process is actually working. When you sweep a room, the dust will go up. Right? So similarly, when you clean your heart, Cheto Darpana Marjanam, dust will come out, all the anarthas will come out. That doesn't mean you stop sweeping. And one day or one life, all the anarthas will come out, right? It'll just get over. But you should have faith in the process. Only if you have faith in the process will the process really work. Even if you don't have faith, it still works like a drug. You take any tablet, you don't know the prescription, still you take the tablet, the fever will go. Because the tablet will work on you. Harinam will work on everyone. But if you have more faith, then the tablet will work more, because half of our disease is psychological. Sometimes once me and my friend were so tired after service, we were sitting under the fan. So one senior Vaishnava came and said, are you both tired? We're like, yes, Prabhu, so much service, we are tired. Prabhu's like, everything is in the mind. You're not actually tired, your mind is tired, your mind is tricking you. And we kept on contemplating on that. Yes, Prabhu is right, it's on the mind, it's in the mind. So mind is tricking us. So similarly, there is something called functional disease. Okay, those who are medicos, they know. Functional disease means you don't have any disease, but you feel like I have a disease. Now once one person came to a psychiatrist and said, I have frog in my stomach. It's doing cluck, 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 so much noise. There is a frog in my stomach. So he went to every psychiatrist. Everybody's like, no, you don't have a frog. They counseled him, gave him some anti-sedations and anti-psychiatric. Nothing is working on him. Finally, he went to another psychiatrist who was very intelligent and said that, oh, I have a frog in my stomach. What to do? So the doctor is like, oh, I'll operate you. Don't worry. So he gave him some anesthesia so that he forgets for some time, and acted as if he's taking him to a mini operation theater, and did some kind of bandage and plaster. And when he woke up, got consciousness back, the doctor is like, see, I've already taken a frog out. It's like, what? You have taken the frog out? Yeah, he was so happy. And then the person went back. He was normal. He was completely normal for a few days. And then again, he's like, doctor, again, the frog have laid eggs and there is baby frogs in my stomach. And then the doctor is like, again, did the same kind of a fake operation and said that, oh, I've taken all the frogs out. So something called functional disease. Functional means you don't actually have a disease. When you do your testing, all the lab reports show normal, your vitals are stable, you're fine, perfectly perfect, but everything is in the mind. You have some psychic disorder thinking that it's functional. Nothing is there actually, but you think you have the disease. Like when Corona happened, whenever there is a cough and fever, we all thought it's Corona. I thought some 10 times I have Corona. So then we test it, it's negative. No, that fear is there. Like, it's functional. You need some kind of counseling, it's gone. Okay, so yeah, so this is what a functional disease is also there. So sometimes everything is in the mind. So sometimes we feel that, oh, my anger is increasing. Actually, it is coming out, it is decreasing, right? So let it all vomit, just vomit all the anarthas, but then stay fixed in the process will work. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Grandhara Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Any questions, anything to add, any comments? Hare Krishna. Thank you everyone for joining. Niharika Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Mataji, why Shukama Muni
Not cursed?
cursed as parents?
You are Sridevi Mataji's daughter? Huh? You're Sridevi Mataji's daughter? Yeah? She's very intelligent girl. She came for Mayapur Yatra and all. She's very intelligent. Yes, why Shukadev Goswami got cursed? Actually, whatever pastime happens in Vrindavan, actually Tulsi Maharani decides. She is the one who decides ki this kunja mein today this pastime will happen. This place, today this pastime will happen. But one day, Shuka and Shari are the two parrots of Radharani. They went flying and they saw a nice kunja. And Shuka parrot was so excited, overexcited. Then instead of going and telling to Tulsi Maharani, he went directly to Radharani and said, you know, I saw a nice kunja today. You can have pastime with Krishna there. Radharani is like, what did you do? You should have told to Tulsi Maharani. She's in charge of arranging the pastime. Why did you come and tell me? So you might get cursed. Shuka parrot got cursed to become, when they in the spiritual world, what happens? Cursing means you come down to lower planetary system. So you have to become a parrot in, you have to become a person in the sense, a liberated soul still, because, and then Radharani blessed him also that you'll never forget us. You'll always tell the pastimes of Krishna, even though you're cursed. So the Shuka parrot was flying and coming, and in Kailas, Lord Shiva was dictating Bhagavatam to Mother Parvati. And again from there is again pastime happening, and Shuka parrot came down, and Vatika was listening Bhagavatam from Vyasdev, his husband. Then Shuka parrot entered the abdomen, the womb of Vatika, and became Shukadev Goswami. And for 16 years he didn't come out, and later on came out. He was listening Bhagavatam inside, and he became a liberated soul. That was a curse, a good curse in fact. Galaxy J7.
Acha, Mataji, I'm this curses now even in day-to-day life, Mataji. Like somebody curses us, by mistake we may get upset. Somebody may curse somebody. Now, will this curse really? Because we are all frightened if somebody curses us, So will it really have effect? And what is the effect of the person who is cursing on the other, and the person who is cursing, when he or she gives a curse, what is the effect on the person who is cursing?
In Kali Yuga, nobody is powerful to curse anyone. We all are fallen. We are all already cursed, and we are here. So nobody is so powerful to curse anyone. So once there was, I forgot a story of Buddhimanda Khan. He was actually, he had a slave, okay, and he used to hit that slave, and the slave used to have marks on his body. And later on, that slave became the king, a Muslim king. And his wife saw the marks and asked, who beat you? Who hit you? So it's like that was Buddhimanda Khan when I was a slave with him. So the wife was so angry. It's like, you have to kill that person. He beat you. So the king was like, no, I can't kill him. I can curse him. So what was the curse? He took some water in the Kamandalu. He cursed him to become Muslim. So actually, and now what to do? Now he wanted to get converted. So he went and asked all the sages. The sages are like, you have to drink hot ghee. And then to Mahaprabhu. Mahaprabhu is like, just chant Hare Krishna. Go to Vrindavan and chant Hare Krishna. And all the curse and counter curse, everything went away. So in Kali Yuga, nobody can curse anyone. They might say, oh, let you become like this, become like this. Unless your karma is there, that is just out of anger or out of... Nobody is so powerful and having so much of power to curse anyone, Mataji, in this Kali Yuga. So it's just all natak going on in Kali Yuga. There's nothing like that in Kali Yuga. Only one power is there is in the Harinam. So any curse and counter curse and all your papa and karma will get crushed by chanting Hare Krishna. That's the only thing to be. Yeah, Lalita Mataji, that's a placebo effect, correct? That's called a placebo effect. You don't have any disease, so you give some water, distilled water as injection, or you give some sugar candies as a tablet, and they think, oh, I have medicine. No, some old people are like that. They want to be continuously on medicine. Even though they are healthy, they want to show that they are sick. So doctors give them placebo therapy in the sense that might be some sugar candy or vitamin tablets. They don't even put it in the cover. They put it in a box and give them so that they think they are having some medicine, but actually they are vitamins. But that effect. Yes, Sindhu Mataji, last question for today.
No, Hare Krishna Mataji. I just wanted to know what is this functional disease you said? My network dropped.
Yeah, means you don't have the disease. Your vitals are stable, your BP, sugar, everything is okay. All the parameters are fine. But still in the mind, you think you are sick.
Okay.
That is called functional. And you treat it with placebo therapy. There is no actual treatment, just counseling and give some drugs, that not drugs, some kind of vitamin tablets, and the person will be all right. Okay, Hare Krishna. Thank you everyone for joining. Vancha kalpatarubhasya kripa sindhubhe vacha patidana pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namo. Anand Kodi Vaishnavandi ki jai, Shri Prabhupada ki jai, Granth Srimad Bhagavatam ki